When Titleist announced the new range of GT drivers, I was a little bit excited. When Titleist announced the new range of GT fairway woods, I was very excited. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome back to this YouTube channel. I've been fitted down at the Titleist Performance Centre for the new GT range of fairway woods. We're going to talk exactly what specs I've got, talk exactly if this is going to end up in my bag, and we're going to talk about where it could be used, because I think this could be a perfect driver replacement if you struggle off the tee like I've been doing this year.
You notice a difference in there. So the major differences between 2 and 3 is face structure.
Yeah.
So deeper face, thinner face. So our two models now have two different purposes.
Yeah.
Anybody that's a little bit steeper on the ball might benefit from a slightly deeper face.
Mm-hmm.
They can get into the back of the ball. They don't lose ball speed because it hits higher on the face. Anybody that tends to be a bit more shallow in nature would go into the 2. It sits a little bit lower to the ground.
Yeah.
Chasing better launch conditions the same way we did with the driver. Slightly different. 2, with the majority of golfers that I fit at the minute, will tend to launch higher, spin less.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 retains its high launch and better and higher spin rates as well.
Yeah.
But
cool.
Again, players need to come in and test, because some players prefer the look of 3 and deliver better on 3 than they do on 2. Anybody that's a little bit more shallow will tend to hit 2 a little bit higher and a little bit better.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Maybe the first shot was that bad. He says, do you hit the 3 wood? Are you okay?
So definitely a different window,
That's
right?
a totally different sound as well.
So if I saw that more frequently, that's where I'd probably look at maybe testing the 3 out a little bit more.
Yeah.
For face structure wise, we'll do. It's important to note that, remember we had the 2 Plus.
Yeah.
2 Plus doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
So 2 Plus kind of sits in with the GT2.
Yeah.
So in the 13.5 head, it's a slightly bigger head profile, so it's 200cc, whereas TSR2 Plus was 190, I believe. So we've just, rather than having TSR2 Plus.
Yeah, so people don't think it's a totally different product.
Correct, yeah. It just keeps it in the family, and we feel like everything that we've got in the fairway wood range will match to what people need.
Like that ball flight, it's like just a lower,
more penetrating.
Yeah. It's interesting because that's that more traditional kind of teardrop look, isn't it?
Yeah. So even though, again, this comes down to, like, it might look good,
yeah,
does it perform for you?
Not even close, is it?
So again, and it's a good one for your viewers, right? Because you've come in, you are TSR3.
Yeah. In
both the driver and the 3 wood.
And I'm stubborn, but I'm accepting it, which usually wouldn't always happen, would it, Bobby? No.
Well, Bobby just wants to keep his job now.
I do. He's got a long way to go, John.
Nice ball speed there.
Yeah, and they're like tired ones as well, if I'm being brutal.
So driving, did you? How'd that feel?
Heart like firmer, a lot firmer.
Probably safe to say that obviously the left miss that's coming in is because you are getting tired.
Yeah.
So you're trying to work.
So that's why I could never put 18 holes together as well.
Yeah, nice.
That's really nice, that.
Yeah, it's a good flight, that. What would be interesting for people to see is, like, on occasion, certain players, if I move to, like, if we go here, for example, and you go on the optimizer, people might be like, oh, the launch is low and the spin's low. And if we can get the launch high, I mean, you are in a 13.5 degree loft anyway, and that thinks it's at 15. So that's why we don't tend to use the optimizer too much.
Yeah.
But, like, from an optimizer point of view, even if it was our 15 degrees, it's saying that it's launching higher and spinning less.
Yeah.
And that's because of what it's designed to do. The 2 versus the 3, the 2 will launch a little bit high. Both are launching incredibly well, really high. But the 3 tends to spin more close to, like, optimizer numbers, whereas 2 is our get it up there, get it out there, secondary off the tee kind of shots.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So we're going to kick things off with the spec. You can see it is of course the Titleist GT2. So I've been using TSR3, TSI3, TS3, D3 pretty much all my life. But with the new range, it's really important that you go and get fitted. You go and try the different heads, you go and try the different settings, because the new heads are designed to be a little bit more forgiving. So let's just, you can't beat that, can you?
No.
It's a really, really nice.
You get double, don't you?
Double. Should we get that off as well? Oh, Bobby, look at that. Look at that. So you can see that I've been fitted for the Graphite Design AD-DI7 shaft. This is nothing new for me. I've been fitted for this in Titleist products for quite some time now. You'll also see this is a 13.5-degree head. Primarily because this is where I will be using this club. I'll be using it off the tee in the summer when you have to keep the ball in play. Ball speed wise, we can start to generate quite a lot here, but it's vital that I do keep these balls in play, because if you don't keep the ball in play, you're obviously going to struggle. Right. So this head looks quite big. It looks almost like a bit of a mini drive head. Bobby's racing in to show us what this head looks like. I think it's quite nice. I don't mind it. It reminds me of when I used to have the 910, the 913, the 915 fairway woods. They had the bigger headed version. That was classed as the 913 FD. It was the FD, fairway driver kind of thing. And that's why I think like this is. Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. And look at that. That is an absolute knuckleball down this fairway into the par 5. We're of course going to test this into the green as well from the fairway, because that's where these clubs are very, very important. I'm going to let you into a little bit of a secret. Look where I hit that from. That is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? That is insane. It's set on C1, Bobby. So the driver was set on C3, the fairway was set on C1. Let's go again. Down the fairway, tiny bit of draw. That head shape is lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Give him the zoom, Bobby. That is the perfect line down this hole. And I dare say that would be up there with driver numbers. Be really interested to test this on the Golf Song Simulator, which we're going to do in today's video, and see just exactly how much ball speed we can generate with this club. Obviously it's got the 3-wood length shaft in there, so you're not going to get the same amount of club head speed. But in relation to ball speed, how much can we get from this new face? I'll talk you through the tech in there as well, because that crown, it's not all as it seems. It's not all as it seems. Right. You notice both those were quite high. Can we play a lower one, or would you need the GT3 for that? Look at that again. And that's a toey one again, but it's just holding its line delightfully down this par 5. And that's 3 fantastic tee shots straight out of the wrapper with the new Titleist GT2, I'm going to say driver, fairway wood. Let's see what it's like off the fairway and see if it's good for your bag, my bag and Bobby's bag. Ooh. So to say we've had some questionable strikes there, a couple of good strikes and the odd bad strike, I'm really impressed. 3 balls in the fairway, 3 balls where the front to back dispersion is pretty impressive as well, and it would give us a really, really solid chance of hitting this green in 2, even on a par 5. That's what a good 3-wood is all about for me, especially in the height of summer where the golf courses are a little bit fiery. The rough's up, as you can see. You do not want to be going in there. Let's test this fairway wood off the fairway. I mean, it's its natural environment, isn't it? And see just how good it is. Right, we are 275 yards away from that flag in the fairway. So much so we're like at the start of the fairway here. Can we get up there with this new fangled fairway wood, and can we pick it up off the, we're into the wind actually, Bobby. I'm not sure if this is too far, but we'll have a go. Oh, that's to the right. That's gone. In fact, it's not gone. It's round the corner though, isn't it? I can't believe that's gone that far. I thought it would go the other way off the lie, to be brutally honest, but we'll go with it. That's better. Does that carry? I tell you, I'm favouring the right side, but I think that's up there for distance. Let's try one more, a little bit more penetrating. I'm starting to feel like it feels a little bit firmer than what I remember the TSR range doing. It does feel a little bit firmer off the face. If you prefer that, then obviously you might like it. There we go. There we go. And I'd say that's up there, isn't it? I'm impressed by that because that was a low face strike as well. Not swinging at my best today, but I do feel like that's a very nice time to test fairway woods, especially if you want to do so under pressure to try and keep that ball in play. Let's have a look at some numbers and then let's have a couple more tee shots and see just how good this thing really is. Okay, numbers with this Titleist GT2 fairway wood. This head looks so nice and forgiving, doesn't it? We'll go off the deck and we'll see just exactly how good this fairway wood can be. I've absolutely ripped that. That's not carried as far as I thought it might actually. That's 3,000 spin, carrying 241, 260 total. So not a bad total number. I would anticipate this club with a good hit to travel maybe 250 in the air. I think that's what I would be looking for. There we go. Check this one out. Is that a little bit further? Tiny bit to the left. That's going to be a missed fairway. 247 carry that time. So up to that 250 number, 269 total. Spin in, it's 2.6. So pretty good. Ball speed at 155. That's the one. That's the one where you put it in the bag. 254 carry, releasing up 275 yards. A lovely 2,300 spin, bang smack in the middle. Yes, please. So two very consistent shots to start with, and the final shot did just finish short. Again, 275 yards. For me, if I'm going to hit a 3-wood, I imagine it to go between 250 and 260 with a good hit. Like I said, the fairways are firm and bouncy, so you almost feel like you could get up there. But quite impressed with that one. Again, I felt like the ball might move a little bit on the lie, but it didn't. It just stayed out there a little bit too much. I'm starting to get a little bit more disappointed with how it's starting to feel. It feels a lot firmer than what I remember. Again, that's very, very subjective. A lot of people do not care how a golf club feels and sound, but I do. So you may all be wondering, James, just what technology is in the brand new range of Titleist GT fairways? So just like the driver, the Titleist GT fairways do feature the seamless Therafoam crown that is designed for Titleist to relocate mass and help CG for more MOI. They're also designed with low CG in mind, so that is discretionary mass gained from that seamless Therafoam crown, and that's allowed Titleist to reposition the centre of gravity in each model for optimum performance. Rather than the variable face thickness that you do have in the drivers, we actually have a forged L-cup face, and this is designed to improve performance on strikes low on the face, which is generally why we've been seeing such good ball speed numbers even on miss hits. We do also feature the Tour-inspired shaping. Both the GT2 and GT3 fairways feature refinements to their shaping, and the Titleist engineers have flattered the sole curvatures from heel to toe on both models. I think they look very, very good. Guys, what do you think? Get in the comments below and let us know. This is where it comes into its own. 18th tee, tight fairway. Can we hit it? Club champs, final round. And that is the exact shot you want to hit under any kind of pressure. No movement on it whatsoever. Really, really enjoyable shot to hit. Consistency is key, Bobby, isn't it? A little bit cutty, but still in play. It's funny because the firmness of the face really does kind of come out off the tee more so than anything. You know what's interesting though, because if you like a firm feeling face, then it's gorgeous. Oh yeah. Guys, that has been my review of the brand new Titleist GT2 fairway wood. Look at that again. Gorgeous. If you've enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. Lots more to come where I'm going to compare the whole range. And if you have enjoyed it, make sure you comment below and let us know and throw a like on this video. New glove required.